welcome to PC Wiz Kids Tech Talk. Today I want to show you from Inwin the MaelStrom full tower case. Now Inwin has been known for their cooling products, innovation on cases, and today it's no different. We've got a full tower case here, the dimensions, and this case here has some serious ventilation happening, and also, as you can see, a large fan on the side. Now it is a steel case, so keep that in mind. There are plastic components along with this case as well. Now taking a look at it from the front, from the plastic bezel, as you can see from that grill, there's lots of ventilation happening on those drive bays, 5 1/4 drives, and 6 3.5 drive bay slots, so interchangeable. There's a few bays depending on which ones we're talking about. And look at these handles that you see here, these plastic handles. They're just for looks, okay? Don't just go and grab it and carry your case. It's going to rip right off. They're just for looks. They're pretty cool looking. That's just about it. But if you actually take off the front bezel by pulling from the bottom, let's just take this out here, you'll be able to see the fan. So obviously there's an intake fan, 120 millimeter intake fan, that yellow one. You could replace it if you wanted with an LED fan. You just need to take out the screw here and take out the door, and then you can replace that fan. But this fan is very nice, and I don't see any problems with it. So I might as well just keep it in there. And also the fact that it comes with dust filters is very good. So obviously we've seen this in quality cases, premium cases, and high-end cases, right, that they remembered to put in dust filters. So we need that, and just keep in mind that the bezel itself is plastic, okay? Alright, so taking another look here at the rest of the case, the drive bays themselves, okay, going up here you can see that there's a slot there for like an SSD drive, for example. You can fit one in there if you wanted. Just take out that plate and slide one in. Here in this drive bay, there's something already in there. So let me take it out so you can see what I'm talking about. Inwin has included in this little cage here a whole bunch of rails. So this is their own railing system that Inwin has for installing your drives. So hard drives, DVD drives, optical drives, you name it. It has all the rails that you would need. You just need to clip them on to the side. So normally where you would screw in the drive to the case, all you would need to do is pick the appropriate railing and then snap it on the side of your drive and then slide it back in. Okay, so straightforward. We've seen this type of toolless design on other brands, and Inwin has done the same with their own version of the railing system. So again, here at the top there's a 3 1/4 convertible drive bay, as you can see, so you can install a floppy or even a hard drive actually in there. And it uses the rails as well. Okay, so as you can see, it's pretty straightforward. So if this were to be a DVD drive, for example, it would be the same deal, right? You would just get the appropriate rail, snap it on the side, and then slide it back in. That's how you install drives here. Okay, so now that we looked at that, let's take a look here at the side of this case. And as you can see, it's got a huge opening, and you can actually install 6 120 millimeter fans, or you can stick with the 220 blue LED fan that it comes with. And I like that huge quiet fan, so I would just stick with that one, unless you are doing some serious gaming and maybe you want to have a whole bunch of fans in there. That's fine, you can do that as well. If we take out the side door, and it comes with thumbless screws, so that makes it easy. So you just swing the door open, actually, so it's a little bit different in this case. You just take out the screws, and then it slides to the side here, and then you just pull it out. Okay, now take a look at the inside. There's obviously some acoustics prevention padding happening here. Okay, so obviously if you're going to be installing lots of fans, then you want to decrease the noise level. You've got the padding there to prevent the noise from coming out, right? So we want to thank Inwin for thinking about us there on keeping the noise levels down and including that padding along the side of the case. Also on the other side of the door, on the other door, it also has it as well. So not just this side panel, but the other side panel as well. So that's good that Inwin has done it on both sides, not just on one side. Okay, there's another look at it. And also look at the PSU, right? The entrance at the bottom. There is actually some ventilation happening there for the PSU, some cooling water cooling holes, the standard 7 PCI Express slots, and there's 2 exhaust fans, 2 120 millimeter exhaust fans, just like the one at the front that I showed you a second ago. There's 2 more here that are blowing the air out. And you can install basically from a micro ATX to an eATX motherboard on here. So good for supporting all types of motherboards. Lots of space. It will fit all the latest video cards. So the 5800 series, the new ATIs, and the new GTX. It'll fit it. So don't worry about that. As well as power supplies, you can install the standard power supply or even a larger size one. So no troubles there. Now looking at the back, I like all the ventilation and the grills there happening. So very nice from Inwin the way they did that. But there's no dust filters on the exhaust, obviously, just on the intake fan at the front. Now here's the side panel on the other side. Like I mentioned, it has some padding there for the acoustics, keeping it nice and quiet. The other side of the case, as you can see, there's some cable management possibilities and the hole for the CPU cooler replacement. I would have liked to seen some more notches for cable management, maybe some more holes, but you've got plenty of room on the bottom, and also on the side here you've got some holes so you can do some twist ties, but not bad. At the bottom where you see the PSU intake of air is, you've got the feet that you can actually move to the side, so that's pretty nice. So you can keep it a sturdy, stable on the floor, and also there's rubber on the bottom of those feet, so we've got some anti-vibration and a good grip onto the surface. So that was nice for them to add that. So on the top of the case, you've got the power button, you've got the reset button there, and you've got 2 eSATA, 1 FireWire, and also 4 USBs, as well as, of course, your mic and your headphone jack. So they've included all the necessities there at the top of the case, so don't worry about it. As well as the option to add another 120 millimeter fan. It doesn't come with 2 at the top, just the one that I showed you. Okay, you could always take it out and put in the radiator for water cooling if you want it as well. In the package, you're going to get obviously the manual and some cable management clips, the PC speaker buzzer for your motherboard, some more PSU pads so you can keep the vibration down, and some Molex fan connectors, and a whole bunch of screws in case you lose some or you need to install the motherboard or so forth. So very nice complete package. For the price point, this is one of the cheapest full tower cases that I've seen, about $125 US right now, and definitely recommend it. So if you're looking for a case with lots of cooling, this is it. And I'd like to thank Inwin for providing it, and I hope you enjoyed this video, and thank you for watching.